Oh la la. Oh, and there we go. Now we've got the correct microphone. My goodness me. It loves to do that. It loves to change it up. Anyway, Foxy fam, how the devil are we doing? I can see Yoshi and Ultra in on Twitch. Emery over on YouTube. Hello to you as well. Happy Thursday. We are back in the driving seat with another installment of this DSL Racing League. It's going to be a cheeky little bit of Abu Dhabi tonight. You know, potentially a circuit we might not be racing at in so many months' time. What does DSL stand for? Says Emery. Do you know what? That's a magnificent question. I actually don't know. What is it? I think it's dynamic something. Someone in the chats might be able to tell me. What does DSL stand for? I swear it's like Dynamic Something League. I think so. Anyway, something along those lines. That being said, we've got Abu Dhabi tonight. We're going to be on a little bit of time trial before the lobby gets open in about 30 minutes. 30 minutes time. Dynamic Sim League. Thank you very much, Mr. Yoshi over on Twitch. Look, we've got a hell of a night ahead of us. I think we've got some new drivers. We sadly had to miss out on last week. So it's race number 4, but it's going to be race number 3 that we are driving. We've had some good performances, to be fair. We've had a good amount of podium. I think we've had a podium in every single one, I think. So we've got some good points. I'm not quite sure where we are in the standings constructors at the moment, but look, there's a long way to go in this season. So it's all about just having some fun. But I have not done any driving, okay? And I mean no driving since... Oh my god. Friday. Since last Friday. That is the last time I was on F1. It's been such a busy week. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We need to get in amongst it, get a feel for the car. There's obviously presets as well in the league, so it makes it a little bit tougher. But look, that's being said, we're going to get in and amongst it. Actually, before I do, in the Twitch chat, !merch, I think needs to be put, because for the first time in a very, very long time, I have actually treated myself to some of my own merchandise. I know, how about that? So we've got a whole bunch of the Blue Fox Racing Team hoodies. We've got a black one, we've got a navy one, I've got like an indigo blue one on the way. We've got one of our Fox ones as well, like that, and we've got a few other bits and pieces in there too. So if you want to treat yourself, okay, click the link, go and have a little gander, and maybe, just maybe, you too can become part of the Blue Fox Racing Team as well. You're going to see me repping those on some of pretty much every stream from this point forward. But yeah, they're looking super, super clean. I'm well impressed with how well they turned out. So treat yourself. Maybe a little wait till payday. But yeah, we've made sure the prices are as low as they can possibly be. Little shout as well. Phil hates China Turn 1. Our latest one. What's with the China hate, Phil? What? Is it just turn 1? Is it 2 and 3 as well? Or is it just that immediate right-hander that just seems to grind your gears? I mean, I feel you. I do feel you. I sense your pain. I really do. Righto. Let's get ready and set up now. Hopefully, we don't need to make any adjustments. Hopefully you've got game audio. We know what Streamlabs likes to do. But I think you got some game audio. I think everything is looking all good and flush and beautiful. Right, let's set a lap. Oh god. Oh, my audio has gone really weird. Oh god. Hang on a second. No, don't worry, Yoshi. I'm all good. The threat round some time trial. Why have I only got... Come on. No, come on. I'm adjusting like the volume roller on my there we go. Let's try that again. It was like all coming out of the left ear, and not the right one at all. Oh, now it's going really weird. Oh my god, that's going really weird. There we go. Oh, nope. Oh my god, could this... What is going on here? Okay. Okay, right. A little unplug and replug. Yeah, that's... Oh, there you go. Absolutely perfect. See, that's all it took. That's all it took. Beautiful. Right, with presets, it's effectively one extra gear. Okay, let's see what we throw down, considering it's our first drive in days. Hello, Junior. Oh, I don't feel with it. I don't feel like in control of the car. That's the best. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, obviously I am in control of the car, but I think you get the drift. Okay, let's see what we got. No idea what we're going to throw down. Oh, here goes the headphones again. Ah, fuck off. A 24, okay. Okay. So a 24.9 is not bad. And even if we're not, we're short shift. Short shift, basically. If you know what your upshift button is. Oh, that was terrible. Because the car gets very, very light. But just go up one gear. Because the car gets so light that the rotation will be there. You have to trust it. It's because it's off camber, so you're turning left, but the camber of the corner wants you to go to the right. That was crap. That felt horrible. So for example, and I also, I would go into turn your battery off. So like keep it in third, like in fourth, and then just try and maintain like the same speed round. It's probably going to be a 3 Ultra. I really can see myself trying to push. I feel like preset 2 I'd get eaten up on those straights, and 4 just... I don't know. Well, I've got 3 at the moment, but I'm going to give 4 a try. And just see. You know, just see if I can make do with it, but I don't want it to be... You know, ridiculously clunky. That was shit. Like, you've got such a blend of each corner type. Balance feels right. Always struggle out of that corner. I'm so excited as well for with Australian Grand Prix this weekend as well. F1 is finally going to be back. But yeah, this is a good place to reserve or save some battery. Because it just wants to get really, really light on you. And just putting the battery into none will just help keep the revs a little bit lower. You reckon? So I've just done a well, that's my best ever. So I'm in around the 23 mark. But thoughts on Aston Martin, Carlisle? Fucking hell. I mean, look, if ever there is a guy that is going to turn it round, it's Adrian Newey, but fucking hell. It does not look good, does it? It is not a good look for them. Yeah, well, like... What is it they're saying? They're on about 25 laps before the drivers are going to start getting nerve damage? I mean, fucking hell. You know what I mean? When you're talking about a car and an engine package which is going to cause actual harm to drivers. Mental. The fast guy who had a power cut last week is running 0-0. How can he run 0-0? It's presets. What? Stroll 15 laps. Fucking hell. Hang on, if it's on presets, how can he fuck around with his wings? Preset 5 is going to give you 0-0. That's what he's going to run. Alright. Should we see what it does? Well, yeah, okay. I think you could actually run this on a wheel. Or you really open up the differential. Yeah, that's the difference between controller and wheel. You can do that on a wheel, like when you can go like from there to that, like that as quickly as they do, and that's like the way to drive it. Like it's sadly don't quite have that luxury. Do you know what I actually do think? And this is generally what I'm going to try. I'm actually just going to change up my steering rate a little bit. I'm going to up it to a 140. Just so I can, you know, if I'm going to basically pump a load of understeer into it, it'll just increase a little bit of feeling and maybe just make it feel a little bit sharper in the corners. You know, just that rotation occurs that little bit quickly. I mean, yeah, that's just understeering out there, isn't it? You forget wheels existed. Your own preset for it. Yeah, 5 just feels like I don't have a lot of just a lot of sort of turning. Well, let's see. Let's see how we go. So I know 23.9 is our absolute best bet. So we're basically hovering around what 20. Oh, fuck off that corner. Weirdly, for a split second, I was actually up on my normal time. Dunno. Oh, and it just understeers like such a bitch through that corner. See, the problem is, I feel like I could kind of get away with it. But that's how it is, like, right here. Like, you obviously got to think, like, feature race and things like that is going to be so heavy on fuel. I don't know, you know, I'm not quite sure it's going to play quite as well. So yeah, maybe a 4 is going to be the play, but look at the time I'm making up. Oh Jesus, that was bad on the brakes. Like the time I was making up, look at it. Yeah, unfortunately, if you've got someone that is on wheel and really knows what they're doing. That was quite nice there. Yeah, 25-1. Like, it's not overly different. Right, let's really focus on the lap here. Okay. See, look at the time coming down. Jesus, like on the straight, it's like 2/10. Like you are flying on the straight. Watch that. This will get down into the 2s. Or will it? No, it won't. Okay. This is going to come out. It's not felt the worst lap, you know. But it's still on like a 25. Like for what I lose, like and like what I gain, it's sort of, it feels in a bit of an equilibrium. Do you get what I mean? So actually, like we've not done anything on preset 4, so let's try a preset 4 now. Definitely feel you just got that little bit more. Through the corners. Okay, still making up on the straight. In comparison. Don't hit that curve, you melt. Do you know what? I might set a world record fucking lap time the day that I get that corner right. Honestly, watch out, Thomas fucking run hard. All I need to do is get that corner right, and I'm right there, I reckon. Even on fucking presets. So yeah, there you go, 24.8 compared compared to like... This is what I mean, like the preset 4 will just give me that little bit more. Okay. So I think we found our preset. Alright, come on, get this fucking corner right. No. Like there was a glimmer of fucking green on the time screen then, but pissed that away, didn't I? It's also quite telling that the time I'm making up is on the straights, meaning that actually I'm going quicker in my custom setup with higher downforce. So I'm obviously making up more substantially through like corners like this. Yeah, there you go, 24/7. I'm going way better. On 4, we've got it at a 53 and a 35. We'll see how that flies. Okay, not bad. See, it takes a little bit of time to get back into it, to get sort of into the groove again. Right, let me get this fucking corner right. Been the bane of the night so far. Amazing, isn't it? Just got to brake earlier. Just got to brake that little bit earlier and we'll be absolutely fine. It's sort of like, how early do you dare getting on the power there? That felt pretty clean through there as well. Oh, I remember Verstappen kicking the arse out of his Red Bull in that rather fateful Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And that felt like the car just got away from me a little bit there. Right, do it correctly here. Get this right, you fucking idiot. Come on. Absolute perfection. See, I can do it. Like, I can do it. I almost just seemingly choose not to. Get on the power a bit more and just caught it. It was too heavy on the brakes and there's definitely like there's some very small margins here, and it is very much like down to like just a little bit of the trail braking, just kind of. Just kind of make sure if you get the right braking points and just bleeding off the brakes and stuff like that, it makes a world of difference. There's quite a lot of that end of Sector 2, Sector 3, it all sort of feeds into each other. That was way better. Way better. It's Seal Boy Origins. Am I looking to win tonight? I mean, it's gonna be tough. I can tell you that much. We're obviously gonna push. I think if we did come away with a win, it would mean that a few things have gone our way. You know, through incidents, through safety cars, maybe a bit of kind of clever strategy. I think our pace will be okay, but it's going to be how it compares. It's been a little while since we did some driving, but we're hitting good lap times. You know, certainly half decent lap times. So I'm happy. Look, I'm happy with that. But obviously, we're time trialing at the moment. It's a perfect car, so. And I know from that Hungarian Grand Prix 2 weeks ago that how different the cars can feel when you actually get out on circuit and you're in the sprint race, you're in the feature race. It can feel very different. Yeah, that's right, Chief. It's going to be in. We'll be in Senna's League shortly. It wouldn't surprise me. Probably not long gone live and lobby opening and getting set up. So yeah, we're just having a few practice laps, getting the blood flowing, getting the joints moving. If things go badly, you'll see me. Hey, no chance. You're going to be right up there, CD boy. You're going to be right up there. Is it the thing that I like? You know, look, and anyone can have their day. Anyone can have their day. So, look, hopefully. You know, I'll be happy if we can bag a podium in one of the races, in either the sprint or the feature. I'll be very happy with that. That's always the aim, is to try and push and get a podium place. But look, you don't know what sort of incidents might happen early doors or kind of safety car changes and things like that. So there could be a lot. Could be a lot of changes and a lot of things that influence this race tonight, but be pushing as best we can. I think Abu Dhabi, I don't think there's many people that don't like this circuit. I like this circuit. The only thing that does annoy me is how it just keeps you holding on to 6th gear like crazy through this corner. Hey, we've had one win this year. That was an insanely good race. What was that? Hungary against Ultra in the sprint. You'll see it on YouTube, by the way. Exclamation mark YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that was sweaty work. Sweaty work. We were very, very slippery, as Ultra describes it, but it was on the back of an early incident with Ultra and Eli, and yeah, we had to sort of try and make the most of it. But you know, I'll take that for the season, quite frankly. But we've had good points so far. Like we've come away with plenty of podiums already. And this will be only our 3rd race. We had to miss last week on the back of a work event. But you know, yeah, someone's got to do it. Ooh, excuse me. But no, feeling good, feeling like today's been a good day. I've got a shitload done. I've got a shitload more to do tomorrow, but tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow we'll be having Foxy F1 Fridays as well, which can't argue with that. and we've got we got Blue Fox merch here. I mean, like, come on. Life is good. Maybe this is it. Maybe this is the goated camera angle. This is the camera angle I used to drive in. Was it F199? God, doesn't it feel like crazy slow? That's, yeah. I was 8. Mate, F199. On, oh, was that PS1? It must have been. Yeah, it must have been on the PS1. Absolutely goated game. So yeah, it's fair to say I've been playing the F1 games for a little while now. This is the sort of bonnet view that you get in a lot of like Forza and other stuff. Have I ever tried offset? Yeah, I raced in the offset. So it is, I'm offset just ever so slightly to the left. So that's like my straight above. But even that I think is slightly offset. But that is my standard driver one is just offset a little bit. I've always driven on the offset. Always like that view. Because it's the camera angle that you see, you know, live. I've always liked it. Dragster, good evening. Right, let's restart the lap. Let's go for one more. And then hopefully Dragster can get us into a lobby. I mean, to be fair, my offset used to be way worse than this. My God, go and watch some of the early YouTube videos on the YouTube channel. You'll see how extreme I used to have it. Yeah, I'm hovering around that. I'm hovering around those 24.8s at the moment. They're thereabouts. Yeah. Okie dokies. No, that's all good, Dragster. I have a chance to win today. Yeah, no Eli. But obviously Ultra's going to be there. I've heard there's... Yeah, I don't know. There's someone new, and they're on wheel as well. So... They've got a pretty good pace and they're fully on wheels, which, you know, on controller you're always going to struggle against just because of the way that, you know, the turning rates and this, that and the other. Unfortunately, like if I want to turn to the left, look how long it takes. So this is, if I want to turn to the right, look how long it takes to go from basically to rotate 90 degrees in, let's say, second gear. You see what I mean? It's half a track. It's not like that, where they could just do that and it's already turning. So like on circuits like Suzuka and Bahrain, you're never gonna get close. You just can't. I can't do it. The problem that you've got as well is it's also then straightening up the car, but then turning, or your turning circle on wheel, on controller, is a lot more based on your speed and what gear you're in. See how long it takes to like properly get to like a 90 degrees? Yeah, as you slow down, look how much more flexible it becomes. So it means that quite often to get that rotation in the wheel on controller, you've got to slow down. So that it puts a bit more of a premium on your braking, because you can't sort of fix it with a sort of snap of the wheel in the same way. Right, so Senna is going live now. He's had a few technical issues by all accounts, so he taught that bollard a lesson. Ah, see, it just got away from me a little bit there. Little bastard. But no, it won't be too long before the lobby is live and set up. It's also like why when you sort of watch certain lap times and like hot laps from, let's say, like Nicola Longway and Brendan and this, that and the other, the gear that they're taking through certain corners, it's just there's no way I can do that, because your steering is linked to your gear and your speed, whereas on wheel it's not quite the same. Hey, that was quite a good lap, 24/7s. Don't worry about that. Okay, keep the revs high through there. Obviously, like I say, we're in time trial mode right now, so God, have we done 20 laps? Fucking hell, we've done like a fucking feature race distance. That was a lot better through there. That was a lot better. Hilariously, that's a purple sector 2 and I'm on a preset. How mad is that? Got away from me a little bit there, but 24/7. Let's see if we can get to a 24/6 here. Fucking not like that. Like I say, when the lobby's open, you can send through an invitation. Yes, mate. We'll see you in there, Mr. Ultra. Fuck. Yeah, that curve's a fucker. But we soak it like both of those inside curves. You can see they got big fucking fat orange curves on them, so you got to be so careful. They will go out of their way to mess you up. We're doing plenty of laps here, aren't we? Like this is exactly what we need. This is why I still go live at the normal times, 6:30. Like it's just this time with myself, just to kind of get amongst it, get a feeling for it. Not bad. What? It's a crazy world right now, isn't it? I mean, what's it? Bahrain and Saudi Arabia, isn't it? Likely going to be replaced, given the current geopolitical situation. I even saw rumours of having a back-to-back Suzuka. And this is the thing, during COVID they were doing that. You might remember there was like 2 Austrian Grand Prix. One was like sprint weekend, one wasn't. There we go, a fucking 24.6. I won 4 off a 24.5 actually. So yeah, there's rumours of a back-to-back Suzuka. I think Imola and Portimao have spoken about like basically replacing. And who else was it? I swear there's someone else's. I read that there was somewhere else that had like thrown their hat into the ring. But yeah, either way, it's going to be an interesting. Right, come on then. Let's see if we can. No, we can join. I'm hoping they've got the lobby set up, but they will do. But yeah, you got. I'm just echoing Hanson's words, by the way. You do have to be careful with like certain political things on Twitch, like TOS and stuff like that. Hanson is right in just removing the comment. Just yeah. So keep it chill, as much as we may agree. But yeah, look, we've got what, a month until Bahrain, because you've got Australia, then China. I think I'm right in saying it's Australia, China, then Japan. So I think that's the opening 3, and then it goes to. Is it then Bahrain and then Jeddah? Are they back to back? I'm trying to remember the bloody calendar. But yeah, it's very, very likely, because this is the thing. F1 needs to obviously make a decision now, because the logistical issue of doing what they need to do is, yeah, it is mega. Right, we need to get on in, don't we? Let's see if they've. Has he got it set up? He's saying that he's in the lobby, but he's probably got it set to invite only. Wonder, no, we obviously can't join that. Okay, in a join. Oh, he is in a joinable game. Oh. Let's try and join. Dun 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 dun. Oh, that's a lot of notifications coming through right there. Bum 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 ba-dum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum ba-da-dum bum ba-dum. Beautiful, right. Let's get in our McLaren. We mute on up. Do 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 do. Beautiful. There we go, we'll keep the normal music going. In fact, actually, give me 30 seconds. Gonna go for a quick slash. Okay. There we go. We're in. We're back. Oh, I'm ready to drive. So we've got Sent by God. Getting all religious. Oh, I've got messages. What's the message? 9? 9 messages, huh? Okay. Oh, God, this is going to be the end of season shit, isn't it? I got no time for that crap. No time for that rubbish. Doesn't interest me. So, well, bugger me. We did a feature race distance and then some, just during the warm up. Jesus. Also, God, why are I so pale? Good grief. I mean, let's up that contrast a little bit. Good grief. Add a little bit of colour back in. Oh, that's not quite it. Saturation. There we go. That's a bit better. A little bit brighter. There we go. Better. Looks a bit better now, doesn't it? She would have had dabs. So yeah. So Kingy's in, Yoshi in, sent by God. I'm not sure if I've raced with him, but Lager's in, Kurt Jr., Ultra, and Del Boy. Let's have a little look actually at the Discord. And see whom else has marked themselves as available. Dun, 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 dun. So apparently 14. So Mystic is meant to be in. I'm not sure if Mystic is. I don't know. So we got a. Okay. Silver fight. Okay, interesting. God, you got some people don't have the matching names across the board, so fucking Christ no. So no Blucher, no Eli, no Touche. I think Touche is my bloody teammate. God dear. He didn't race last week either, or the week before. Did he? Was he there for the opening race? Suzuka, maybe. But that's certainly not helping the old Constructors' Championship bid. Oh God, what's happened here? Oh, Senna's gone. Uh-oh. What's happened with man like Senna there? There we go. Also, hi Hanson. Hello. So interestingly, I'm looking at the lobby at the moment, and Senna hath disappeared. You got Del Boy as the lobby leader, so not quite sure what is happening. I tell you what, Hanson, I've not even fired up Arc Raiders yet. I don't know. Have you done any Arc Raiders in the past, sort of, since the update and stuff, Hanson? Because it feels like there's been quite a lot of updates happening. Like, I feel like each time I've fired up the Xbox in the past sort of day or so, it's just been like every day there feels like there's some update. So I don't know whether they're doing a bit of rebalancing and maybe making it so you don't need a fucking Rocketeer driver to craft a Wolfpack. But yeah, I've not turned it back on. I might do that after this. I might turn it back on, just so can. Oh, you can do 3 spectators, can you? Yeah, a lot of balance patches by the sounds of it. But then you got. Yeah, I'll be starting from obviously absolute zero, so we'll have to do a little bit of blueprinty things at some point. You can do that like tomorrow night or something after F1 or something like that. That sounds like a bit of a plan. Or if you had a nice little pork dish with breadcrumbs and sautéed potatoes. Oh, nice. Yeah, like a schnitzel kind of thing, like a pork schnitzel. Love that sort of shit. I didn't realise you could have more than 2 spectators. That's new to me. That sounds good. Roast potato with some sauteed potatoes. I've got 2 chicken thighs cooking in the air fryer, and I'm literally going to do that with a couple of veggies. I'm going to do some steamed baby sweet corn, some steamed broccoli, and some mushrooms. That's going to be my dinner tonight. I'm trying to eat better and just not eat like anything that is, you know, should we say man-made, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, just trying to eat sort of ingredients rather than things already kind of made. So yeah, keeping it simple, good bit of veg, some protein and stuff like that, and see how we go. Oh, I was about to say I'm really making sure I get enough sleep, but clearly it's not enough. It's a good job I don't track any of that, because the fucking sleep debt that I must have would be wild. Absolutely fucking wild. Oh, man. But it's been a busy couple of days, and genuinely, last couple of days, I've been going to bed quite early. Yes, like yesterday, at this time, I was in bed. I wasn't asleep. I think I ended up falling asleep about 9 o'clock-ish. But I was in bed, and I was watching Alan Partridge, because it's fucking hilarious. But the days, the work has been taking it out of me. Ugh. Massively. So that's why I look forward to these streams, and it's annoying when work gets in the way, but it's a bit of a chance to switch off. And it's also, weirdly, why you'll find me yawning quite a lot on these streams. It's because I'm relaxing. It's me sort of switching off and not thinking about, oh god, the shitload of work I've got to do tomorrow. Oh god, so much I got to do. Yeah, basketball, bloody England, and what else? All sorts. Yeah, it's been a tough week in a couple of ways, but a cool week. Yeah, there's been some cool things going on. Hey, for sure. Ah, excuse me. Right, what is the time? It is 19:34. Hopefully we're going to get this show on the road in a little bit. Seal is or has not chosen a car yet. I've also just realised something. I no longer have the trophies next to my name. That's a shame. Why have they disappeared? Might be like a reward fucking thing. Fuck it. Should we read them? You never know. We got time. We got time. Claim some rewards. Oh, now the lobby starts. That's funny. That is quite funny. Yep, go back. Alright. There we go. Abdab, short sprint qualifying. Now, it's a very, very short session indeed. So, we're going to have to look to get out there relatively sharpish. Just to maximise our time. I'm not quite sure how long we get. Yeah, that's going to be pretty standard. Race tyres. Good lord. You can tell I'm working too hard because the state of my fucking hands, like, I bite. And I'm nervous. I'll sit there and I'm like looking at something like, fucking, but it's a terrible habit. Ugh. I need to go, go to like a proper salon. I don't know, an Asian woman just needs to shout at me so I actually look after them. That sort of vibe. Okay, session info. We'll go car setup. We are going to go preset 4. 6 kilos. What does that do? Wow, God, that's such a difference, isn't it? Isn't that interesting? The brake pressure's down as well. Isn't that funny? So we get 12 minutes. 12 English minutes. To get on out there. Tyre selection. We want some mediums. So, yeah, let's... Oh, see, now it's got me doubting. Yeah, number 4. And mediums. Yeah.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Okay. Alpine just so rudely. Okay, up and out through the gears we go. Wow, it doesn't feel bad at all on the old mediums now. Nice. Right, we've got a few drivers out on track already. Bollard's still in place, so that's a good sign. Those inside ones might not be there for long. Same with those. That just didn't feel overly settled. Oh my God, the understeer. Oh my God. That didn't feel actually like that half bad, apart from that crazy amount of understeer through that corner. I mean, I don't think we're going to have enough for another run, but okay, it's a lap, it's on mediums, it's done.
Okay, we can
We
take
box
you
and
this
we
lap.
get the softs in. That was not the one. That was not it. That is the best way to describe that. Okay, you need to sharpen up a little bit.
Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
Yes, I know. But yeah, this is it, P4. Like, arguably, we're still in and around where I thought would be. But yeah, we lost a lot of time through there. It's supposed to break just a little bit earlier there as well. Tricky. Well, it was taking forever. I was waiting for the fucking limiter light to come on out. I just went super slow there because I started to panic like it was going to be over. Bastard thing. Okay. So yeah, that was not the greatest feeling lap I think we've ever had here at Abu Dhabi, but you know, there's always another one. So let's get our softs on. Now we've got 5 minutes.
Our best lap so far, 1 minute 24.9.
5 minutes, and then now, yeah, 6 kg, so 3.4 laps. So we probably want to go out with about 4 minutes or something to go, something like that. That's anyway. Yeah.
There are a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets too busy.
Way off. Yeah, and you can see it. It's right in that last sector as well. Let's see who's out at the minute on a lap. Let's see what man like Purple J is out and doing. Oh, I've just realised something. Is the DSL logo hidden right now? What was I going to say? Did he want that hidden? Let's put that just a little bit bigger. There we go. Okay, 420, not bad. Do you know what, that camera needs to be moved a little bit in my opinion. There we go, that's a bit better, isn't it? Okay, time to head on out, I think.
Right, the car's
ready. We've got 3 laps of fuel. We're going to try and do two kind of warm-up laps, just to sort of try and deplete a bit of fuel. And we'll see how we go. Good bit of space around us. Okay, keep an eye on that fuel. Try not to take too much out of the tyres, but I still want to drive somewhat, not aggressive, but with a level of intent, just to make sure obviously getting the car around. Looking at how much fuel, so it's taken off about 0.6. So you have plenty of time to do another warm-up lap. That's it. Keep dropping down that fuel. Whoa. Still got good time. Still make sure we got good space. 23.9 from Ultra. Oh yeah. Your fighter. Hell of a time. That's a fucking hell of a time. Okay. It's gonna take something to get near that, I think. Got a nice amount of space, which is good.
"30 seconds left in the session."
Okay, not bad. Again, struggling through there. It sort of felt like I was chasing the car a little bit. Oh, fuck me. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What in the fuck? That just turned into a completely different car. I felt like I was on hard tires. What in the... I could literally feel the moment that changed. What was that? That felt like really good, like really grippy, and then all of a sudden it just sort of decided like, no grip. That was a fuck. That's a fuck. What? Do you know when you physically could feel the grip go from underneath you, like you could feel it in your hands, like whether on wheel or controller, like as you're turning, like normally you feel the car kind of biting in, you see the rotation like that. It was just Titanic, just like useless, absolutely useless. Fucking hell. Yeah, there is some, some questions to be answered there. We've got it all to fucking do in this sprint race, haven't we? Fuck me, P5. Absolutely shite. We should be, yeah, fuck me, we should be probably P3. P3 is where we should have been. We should easily have been pushing in the low 24s, but no, we fucked it. Got it all to do now. So it's all about the race start. We've got Junior ahead of us. We've got Kurt ahead of him. You then got Ultra and Scent. So look, it's going to be a push here to get podium. I think, was it 7 laps? So yeah, this will be the interesting thing I'm thinking about is how early sort of try and look to go. Harry boy, this is a league race, Chief. It's not open lobbies. It's a league race. So once it's done, it's a sprint quali, then a sprint followed by a feature quali and feature sprint. There'll be open lobbies tomorrow. Obviously, Foxy F1 Fridays. But yeah, tonight is all about the league racing. I hope you're good, Haribo. Right, we're taking a little bit of fuel out the car, and we shall see how we go. Oh, we got some work to do here. Right, formation lap to begin with. Okay.
No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good.
Okay. Just make sure we park it right. We're going to be on that right-hand side, so kind of expecting to understeer a little bit into turn 1. But as best as possible, I want to make sure I'm meeting that apex. Because we obviously don't want to understeer and run out too wide. Right, 7 laps, right? Believe so. Ooh, cold.
Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts. Keep an eye on the lights, the start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch.
Okay. Good start. Start. Oh my understeer. Okay, gotta be careful on battery here. I don't want to go too crazy too early. Okay, so yeah, already down at like 40-something%, so... Right, wait for understeer fucking central through here. Kurt really looking to... Bollard's already flying. Okay,
DRS now enabled. DRS
not
enabled.
a bad start. Oh my lord. Why does it understeer so much through that one corner? Right, let me get some DRS. Okay, not bad. Bit of a chance here, I think. See, those two are really scrapping out front, and by Ultra we keep it super clean, but it's got all the potential to go
You might
wrong.
experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Great
Okay.
work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, none of you were expecting that right there, were you? Oh my god, why? Just, it understeers like such a bitch. Okay, this is going to be a tough push here. For some reason, there's certain corners it goes very understeery, and I'm struggling to then sort of hold the fort. Obviously, you don't want to run out of battery. Fuck me! What sort of go-go juices Kurt got in that car? Oh, behave yourself. Okay, 610s are still within DRS, but we're pretty much just hanging in there, aren't we, at the moment? Need a little bit of a mistake to happen. I don't know, I'm a little bit understeery in some corners in comparison, which is not ideal. Little wobble from Kurt there, but it looked like he got a little bit hot on the brakes as well. See, my God, again, understeer. It's weird, and then it starts to go a little bit oversteery, like on the exit. It's a funny balance right now. Like I'm having to go pretty much like full right lock there. Oh, fuck off.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Spinning up, fuck me. But I've got the battery off.
hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Oh, see, I love it. It's like mad understeering through the corner, but the moment you get like slightly over 50% throttle, it just like wants to go from under you. It's a weird one. We're going to settle in here. We're not going to push. We built up the gap behind, but yeah, we are struggling with some. I mean, look at this. It's just, yeah, we're struggling with some understeer. So we bring her home. It's not going to be a podium, but we still drive it. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. That fucking me. I thought that was going to be a penalty, but look at this thing. Look at the balance on this thing. It's going from understeering to oversteering in space of 3 yards, and now it just went a fucking turn.
Okay,
oh, I hate this game.
Let's go. Final lap.
I hate this fucking game. It just doesn't. I don't get it. I don't understand how the cars behave one way through like the first half of a corner, and then the second half, the whole profile is just completely different. It is nuts to me. The whole game needs to be fucking looked at, but the problem is it won't be because it's now going to a DLC. But no, look, we bring it home. Not sure who's going to take the win here. I think Ultra might have got the move done with the DRS. He's coming back at him a little bit. Oh, Ultra's having a bit of a good old ding dong. Oh god, yeah, rear locking. Okay. Oh, Kurt! Oh my god, you're kidding me. Oh my god.
Yes, you're a legend. That one was for you, mate.
Oh, what has he done? Oh, Kurt, what did you do? Oh, Kurt, what did you do? It was there. I was just... Oh, dear. Oh, mate, Kurt. Sorry, 1 second. Well, I don't know what has happened there to poor Kurt, because yeah, that was his podium. We'd pretty much given up. Nicely done, Ultra, but a podium we will take. Okay, right. We're straight into qualifying. I sort of don't know what to kind of how to process that. I mean, absolutely, we'll take it, but that is not what was on the cards. I'm almost starting to think preset 3, but I don't know.
Okay, there are only a few cars out.
Now we got a full session. Now we got a full 18 minutes. Kurt is out there early. I mean, to have lost it. I mean, he's Nick Latifi'd it. That's what he's done. I feel for him. It was there. It was right there for him, and he didn't need to. Like, I'd backed off. I wasn't pressuring. I was just trying to bring the car home. We kind of realised that was struggling a little bit. King out on mediums, turbo heads out as well. I just man alive. But you know, you live and learn, don't you? Like, we've all done it. We've all sort of messed up. And you know, even at that corner, like, it happens. It absolutely just fucking happens. But right, go on then, Junior. Let's see what you got. Nice. On laps a minute. Kingy, Turbo, Kurt. Let's see what Kurt's doing. I'm not sure if Kurt's on wheel or not. Definitely feel I've got to be a little bit more patient getting on the throttle through that long left-hander. Yeah, you can see he's being a little bit more cautious there. What does that translate to in terms of lap time? This could be a good 1:24.2. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Let's just check. Preset 4. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone ready?
Let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Turn that down, that goes down, that goes up. Alrighty. Beautiful. Look at this. In the dusk. Looks absolutely stunning, doesn't it? It's one of the reasons why I like this Grand Prix so much. It just, the look. It just looks fantastic. Like, in this sort of dusk sunset. Moving on in. It's obviously the darkness. We're obviously going to get that as we get into the feature race. So we're going to have this qualifying. There's normally like a very, very quick break. We've got lots and lots of fuel on board as well. Goodness gracious me. Alright, let's get a little lap time on the board. Okay, big push. Again, the understeer. That was fucking awful. That through that final corner, like if that just that felt absolutely gross.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
But definitely learn it, and kind of I gave it a little bit of a not a trial run, but I thought I'd just sort of put a little bit of a theory to the test. And just basically like just that little bit earlier than you think you should be braking seems to be the kind of sweet spot. So we're gonna box. We'll get the softs on. And we'll see how well we'll go on that final set of softs, but we've got plenty of time. God, I hope that was in again. That bloody warning. Do excuse me.
Okay, mate, our best lap so far, 1:24.5. We're currently 10th in the speed trap, 208.8 miles per hour.
So sorry, everyone. Oh. Just having a bit of a catch up with unfortunately a friend who's who lost his job. Was kind of kicked out, so not been having the best time of it. In all fairness, right? We got 2 goes at
All
softs.
clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Let's do a little double run here. So yeah, let's have a little catch up with him and see how he's going. Not a fun situation to be in. Come on, we need to. I mean, I'm kind of backing where we are right now is going to be our position. Kurt seems very, very happy with this circuit, with whatever preset he's showing. He feels good and comfortable, and he's putting in good lap times. He's managing everything very, very well. So. There's 5 minutes. Bad. Building on our time, which is good. Again, washing out in that final corner, but it's a tiny lap.
Confirmed. We'll receive you at the end of this lap.
I don't think I'm gonna go much better than that, and I don't think I'm gonna have the time to do it. I don't think we have the time to get the way around and back in, so I think that's going to be our run. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough. Well, it's good enough for right now, anyway. Definitely a little bit more in there, but it could be. I'm not expecting us to maintain pole here by any stretch of the imagination.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
So we'll see what that does. We will sit and we will wait in anticipation. And there we go. Okay, down straight away. P2. I mean, if we hold P3, I mean, yeah, if we can hold a P3, I think we'd be happy.
Right, so far, our best lap, 1 minute, 23.9.
Okay, let's see what the timesheets are saying at the moment. Okay, we're still P2 at the moment, but
And we're
Purple
11th
J
in the speed
retired
trap,
from this session.
208.8 miles per
I
hour.
mean, to be fair, we might as well do the same, had we not? So we'll see. So we have retired. There's 13 seconds left. Sent by God on a flyer. Oh, me. The car be screaming. Let's see how Kurt's going to be over the line first. Steady there, Kurt. Nice. Oh, he's really low on the battery. Has he got enough? Oh, he does. It's a 24-0. Okay. I'm not. Oh, he's throwing it round. I think it's going to be quick. I think we're going to be dropping down a spot. Yeah, knew it. Goes fastest. I tell you what, I'll take that. I will take a P3 there. I'm happy with that. Who else have we got running? Yoshi is out at the minute in the white Red Bull. Come on, Yoshi. Nice. Steady. Ah, no. That's a scrappy finish. Doesn't improve. Turbo on one. Oh, is that just invalidated? Oh, that's not the right line. Okay, so it's on the second row that we're going to be. That's not bad. I thought we were going to be on the second row, but more towards P4. So we'll take it. It's not by a huge margin, but it was a half decent lap, to be fair. Not bad. 0.086 difference between Ultra and TTV. I mean, look, if we can get away with a little podium here, I'll be very, very happy. Not a lot between myself and Kurt Maestro either. Looking at just about half a tenth there. Lager in P5, very, very nice. Junior P6, Purple J P7, Yoshi in P8, Del Boy Turbo, Kingy, and Seal complete the lineup. Seal not setting a lap time. Okay. So now normally we have a little bit of a kind of break. Normally just a 5 minutes. People maybe go to the loo, something like that. We don't need to go anywhere. We're good and we're ready for what is it? 20 laps. We have for this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We're going to have a little look at our race strat. So it's pretty cut and dry at the moment. Tires, I mean, yeah, so it's 20 laps. I mean, I think a 20.5 feels like that should be enough. That should be absolutely fine. Don't like the sort of a 3-stopper, something like that. I mean, starting on mediums feels correct. Yeah, happy with that. Happy with that. Okay. All right, we're looking good. The car's looking good. I gotta say that. Look at this, beautiful under the lights. You know what I mean? Like stunning, absolutely stunning. So, like I say, you can see we've not readied up. No one's readied up. Normally, people just tend to check the strategies and stuff like that. But I imagine maybe at like 35 past, something like that, is where we will we'll get underway. You know, I'm getting all kinds of juicy gossip right now. Do 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 do. Okay, right. I am so ready to go right now. I don't know at what point, but like I say, I'm ready. I'm ready to drive 20 laps. It's gonna be tough. Like it is gonna be tough. Like 20, we are, not struggling, but it was clear that even in the sprint race, the car didn't feel great. And unfortunately, when we were doing the sprint, in Hungary a couple of weeks ago, the car felt good, felt kind of slippery. I felt I could compete. So the fact that we're now going into the feature race, and here we go, we're underway, and obviously there's going to be more fuel in the car and this, that, and the other. It's definitely going to be a bit trickier. But look, we'll see. We're starting on medium tyres, so should have a little bit more grip for us. Safety cars obviously going to be a thing. So we'll see how that goes. I think if we do get a safety car, I think we'll look to do an early pit stop. Alright, little formation out. I think most people are going to be starting on mediums. Kurt playing the long game, going on the hard tyres. Interesting. Okay.
No rain expected. No rain expected for the
Well,
time being.
that's a surprise in the desert. Okay, we need to settle in here, and we need to try and take advantage of the fact that Kurt is on those hard tyres. We try and make up a little bit of a deficit. I mean, if it stays in the way that it does, then we know we're going to be under attack in the later stages. But I don't know, an early safety car, something means that we can maybe get onto the hard tyres a bit earlier. You might then, be leading. I don't know. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. I remember, I think Hungary as well. He span up the tyres somewhat rotten, and g'day, Crookie.
Superb
Okay,
parking there,
that's
mate.
good
Let's
parking.
make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights.
Okay. Abu Dhabi Grand Prix then, 20 laps. We're starting P3. Really wide there. So you want to go crazy on the battery yet? Why was that such a terrible exit? And look, this is the thing, these two are definitely, oh god. They are in their own world and in their own race.
Okay, DRS is now available.
Stay in DRS, that would be very advantageous.
Watch out for understeer in the wake
Hard
of the car
tyres
ahead.
obviously
Try to
seemingly,
get past as quickly as you can. Push,
okay.
push.
Kurt's doing fine on them. I know that's going to be a message about wanting to play Ark. I know that's what that will be. Didn't really maximise that corner at all. Fuck off with the oversteer.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
Don't quite know how the car feels better through that corner on higher fuel. Very strange, but there we go. Just making a move. I've just been hit with the mother load of oversteer. Oh, behave. Oh my understeer. Oh, and then oversteer. Oh, it's tremendous fun. Fucking oversteer again. Any fucking danger. Ah! But then that one was fine. Oh, Jesus.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Should bloody hope so. Going on, lap 5? Not sort of that deep into the race yet, Mark, you know what I mean? But I tell you what, Kurt is doing really nicely. He's keeping good pace on these tyres. Like, can't fault his driving whatsoever.
Tyre wear's higher than we're expecting. We've got a new strategy available on your MFD if you want
You just said it was fine! You literally just said it was fine. Low-key hard tyres are the one, I think. I mean, they're fine. Gaps are pretty much the same as they were on the last lap. Everyone's like keeping really, really good pace. But genuinely, like, Kurt is impressing. The hard tyres must be feeling pretty good. But it just shows that if you can stay within, like, DRS and... It all comes down to what pace he's got when he gets on the medium tyres.
We're approaching the pit window now, and you're going to be on hards next time.
It's not like stuck in my throat. Is he making a move? This is the straight you want to make a move on. Typically. Really good racing between these two up ahead, like it's like a dance, you know what I mean? Hoi. A little bit too much battery there. So we're now at the point, we're now at the crossover, I think.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Okay. We were right at that crossover, so where the hard tyres were definitely getting better than the mediums.
That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
It was interesting. We all had the same kind of thought process there.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
Okay, back out into the mix. Hard tyres feel great, like right off the bat as well. Strong driving etiquette there from Jay. We were side by side, stayed on his line. Okay, bit of a turn in the sand just to try and get that move done. Look at the gap that Ultra's managed to get on the back of that though. Wow. Oh, Kingy retires. Oh no. Is that in the pit lane? Is that... I think that might be pit lane. Oh, because I was going to say, like, God, that would have just been the perfect opportunity then for Kurt. No sign of penalties at the moment from anybody. We've had, I think, one warning. So you want to try and keep it at that. Hard tyres definitely like feel decent. I mean, might not have been overwhelmingly brilliant right at the very beginning of this race, but Kurt was making them work for him. Even though that's probably like as far forward as I would normally like the brakes to be, so just be mindful of my brake pressure.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them.
I'm not sure what car it is he's in. He's a Red Bull, isn't he? Yeah, he's a Red Bull. Yeah, he's a bit further ahead. Junior with a 3-seconder. Better on the brakes there, but a really, really bad exit.
Okay, clear.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
You're increasing the gap on the car behind by 0.5 a lap.
Not too worried about that gap. I'm happy with this one in front. It's sort of ever changing, but still just hovering, isn't it? Around a second, just under. Surely Kurt's pit, yeah. I mean, is he going all the way on softs? I mean, that would be an inspired strat. That'd be an unbelievable strat. If he keeps on pushing these hard tyres and decides to come away on some softs, like, that could be a hell of a move. I'm seeing a little bit more of Ultra. He's got a time penalty. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Kurt's now in the pits. Oh, that's actually a bit of a shame. But all is fair in love and war.
ERS is low, ERS
Curtis
is low.
in the
Consider
pits.
changing mode on your MFD or lift a little with gentle braking into corners to recharge it.
I think he may have left it a bit too late. That was in the pit lane. He went softs. Fair play. That's a hell of a strat. He really pushed on those hard tyres. Like, I got to take my hat off to him. But it's a lot to do. Especially when these hard tyres are actually. I think he might have left it just one lap too late. But this is a happy position for us. And if Kurt does manage to catch up, then fair play to him. Although I think he's had a bit of a wobble there. He was fast gaining, but it's gone back over 9 seconds now. I am fine and happy to sit here in a bit of a DRS train, but we've just got to make sure that we don't do anything naughty. know, hit our braking points. Concentrate for these last 4 laps. Okay, come on. You got it. Tires do still feel good.
The pace is strong, but be aware these tyres need to go the distance.
Tires are fine. Tires are fine, tires are good. Little save there. Very much felt the rear just wanting to kick out on me a little bit. Left a little bit too much to do. But it's a hell of a strat to try.
Okay, you're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Let's keep pushing.
This is it, okay, the gap's up to 0.8, we messed up a little bit through the corner there, but... That's the nice and easy session, I think we should spectating anyway. Well, it's fair to say I've not been overly vocal. The car has felt pretty good, in all fairness. On the hard tyres, it's a little bit ropey when we were on the mediums, but it has settled down very nicely on these hard tyres, and here we are. Final lap of the race, still within DRS range of Scent in front of us. But he does have the 3-second time penalty, so look, I think it would have been impossible to have caught him. I think without it, we have been sitting in this DRS for a long time. Obviously, certainly since we pitted, just not had that the kind of extra juice, the minerals, to really, mount an overtake. So, well, we might get one last ditch effort here. You never know, but we've been very, very good pace-wise. We've managed the tyres, as I say, the cars felt good. It is, but the gaps have stayed this way all race long. Let's just make sure we don't go wide anywhere. We don't spin it up. We did well on our fuel mix.
Mark! Yes, mate! Yes!
Oh, it's a P2 and the fastest lap as well. We get nothing for it, but hey, that's not bad at all. Woo! Oh my god. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's see how Junior is going through the undersection here. Oh. There he goes. He's got himself a time penalty. But Purple J is far enough behind. Yoshi's actually relatively close to Purple J, as is Del Boy, in all fairness. Kind of similar, probably gapping around about the same. Man, big GG's. We'll take that. A P3 and a P2 is not bad going. I think we can be very, very, very happy with that. Here comes Turbo. Throwing that Mercedes round. The final corner. Beautifully done. G bloody G's. It's P2. It's a P3 and a P2, all courtesy of a little time penalty, a little 3-second, pushing the limits. It's look, it all counts. It all counts. So look, we will happily take that. Obviously, Eli in tonight, so I think it's fair to say we've taken advantage. Ultra though has claimed that win with perfect positioning out of the pit stop. It was fair to say that probably myself and Sen, we got caught up a little bit in the pack and had to kind of make some moves. I'm not sure if Ultra came out 100% ahead of everyone, but he did well. He did well indeed. Oh, a nice bit of XP. So not bad, considering where we were and how we were feeling, to come away with a P3 and then a P2. I think we have done very, very well indeed. We'll take that all day. We get the fastest lap as well. Ultra the race winner. Jay with driver of the day. Yoshi the most overtakes, and Purple Jay also taking home cleanest driver. No P1 tonight. It was a P2 for us there. It's a good points haul as well. 24 points added to the championship tally. Look, we'll take it. We will absolutely take it. Like we got to. You know what I mean? We gotta take these wins. Not should we say literal wins. But yeah, look, I think we can be very, very happy with that. Yoshi, GG's, another decent drive. Happy with that. Like, I genuinely, yeah, I can't knock it. Now, I don't know, obviously, with the penalty that he got, whether he might look to sort of try and get that removed. But no, I think it's fair to say he was pushing in a few areas. Yeah, and that's all it takes, isn't it? It just takes going over that one time, and that's it. You're done. So, look, it might be a little 3-seconder, but it's made a difference for us. A few extra points, like, yeah, what's that? 24 points. I think we were on 18 going into this race. So that's going to be, what's that, 42 total? Look, happy days. Happy days. I'm not going to begrudge that at all. P3 and then P2, Yoshi. So P3 sprint, P2 for the feature race. And what was what was nice was that we inherited that P3 in all fairness. as a result of Kurt Maestro spinning it out, doing a Nicholas Latifi. You know. Oh, you've got nothing to apologise for. Not at all. It's all good. Jay Matthews, a good race at Blue Fox. We enjoyed ourselves, Jay. We definitely did. Did you? How long were you watching for? That's the real question. I had a cheeky message after. Yeah, Ark. I love that. Just part of the way through. Part of the way through the race. But no, look. Lots to be happy with. Junior raiding, you little sore spot. Hello, Junior. How is that for you, Junior lad? Cool race, very nice. I like it a lot. No, that was solid. That was absolutely solid. We've got a lot to be happy with there. Could have been better with happy with P6. No, it was good. It was really, really good. I tell you what, like I've noticed I get really tense in this middle finger, like that one right there. That fucking middle finger there. It's painful. Like it generally does get a little bit painful. But like just like gripping the controller and you're just trying to feel every fucking vibration through the control. You know, you're like really trying to sort of, you know, feel the car. That's the point. Am I following Junior? Dun, 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 dun. I think, yeah, I already am. Nice. I might unfollow. No, I'm only kidding. Look at this. I've just realised as well, Junior, you created your account on the same day that you followed. Amazing. I don't think half the track limit violation. You'd be surprised, like, how much it gets you on the rears. Like, how often the rears just step out. Just that little bit. It's sort of one thing I've noticed just from replays. Ultra GGs. Yes, Jay. One of the big things from that Ultra, you came out in a really good spot, didn't you? Like, really, really good spot. How does it feel to qualify? But oh, fuck me, did I balls that up. Literally, the car felt great, 2/3 of lap, and then all of a sudden, it just, I don't know, went understeer central, and I just couldn't drive the fucking thing. I was shite. Unbelievable slot that you went out into. We had Yoshi, we had Jay, we were just trying to sort of get through, but it just, yeah, it was tough. It was tough to kind of get through. We had to be opportune. We had to kind of wait our moments, particularly in obviously like the final part of Sector 2, Sector 3 kind of thing. So I got to say, a little shout out for me has to be for Kurt Maestro. I don't think he'll be here in the chat at all, but I take my hat off to him for giving that strat a go. I really didn't anticipate that at all. The fact that he started on hards and he was keeping pace up at the top, that gave me a bit of confidence knowing that the hard tyres were performing good. So the moment that he started to look a little bit racy, that was when I was like, right, we're boxing. And interestingly, yeah, Ultra and Sent had exactly the same thought process, although Sent nearly missed the pit entry. So in we went. But I just found myself looking at it, I was like waiting for him to come on in, and then when it got to like a lap 14, I thought, wow, he must be looking to push for softs. But I mean, and he was catching, and I think that strategy in a different venue would have worked. But I think it was one lap earlier that he needed to box. And I think he made a couple of little mistakes here and there. Like, there was a few times I could see that the gap closing and then would go up by half a second. I think maybe just a little bit of oversteer, a little mistake here and there. I obviously can't say unless speaking with him. But, no, again, hats off. Hell of a push. I had a feeling the hards were going to be best for this race. Yeah, they surprised me, actually. I'm not obviously quite sure what the tyre wear was towards the end, but Really happy with how they felt. And yeah, pretty much once we got our gaps at the front, it pretty much stayed there. I mean, I was kind of sitting in that DRS for the rest of the race. The gap up to Ultra at front pretty much stayed the same. We were so, I think, evenly paced. It really showed in the sprint as well. Like, it was so even throughout it as well. You went on the hard start, already halfway there with the engineer. I love it. Yoshi raiding as well. Hello, Yoshi lad. Look, it was great. It really was great. I feel very fortunate to have inherited that P3. I kind of want to watch that back. Like, I want to see what happened with Kurt, because we fully backed off. We realised that we weren't going to gain. The car felt really sluggish, so I just wanted to make sure I kept it within the 3 seconds, just in case. But no, he proper span it. He was facing the wrong way. I felt a bit bad for him, because he deserved it. But there we go. Look, as you say, a pleasure as always. Somehow, by the way, managed to qualify better than your practice laps. Hey, there we go. And obviously, like, you know, track conditions and things like that, you're going to make an impact. Your fuel and, you know, this, that, and the other and stuff like that. Ultra on the feature. Ultra first, me second, Seek third. Okay. Bum. It's just a dance. Our love is just a dance. Sorry, I'm getting well into it. No, Ultra drove well. Ultra drove really well. Just fortunate spot. It would have been really interesting if you hadn't have got that spot, Ultra. Actually, it could have been I'd have been very intrigued to see how you and Classic would have ended up driving. Yeah. Anyway, it is time for me to go have some dinner. It is time to settle down for the night. It is Friday tomorrow. And what's more, you guys know it. It's a Foxy F1 Friday as well. So we're gonna turn the tunes off there. So make sure you are ready for some more racing action tomorrow. Low key, I'm not sure whether we'll do it tomorrow, but I am feeling a bit of an F2 night. It's been a long time since we fired up the F2 cars, and they always tend to give some really good racing. So yeah, I think we might, I don't know, we might put it to a vote in the Discord or in the chat tomorrow. But look, you guys know the time. 6:30 is where you need to be. Royal, I expect you to be there. If you're not going to be, then, you know, a doctor's note, a sick note. That's what I expect. School is in session. But look, enjoy the rest of your Thursdays. As I say, tomorrow's Friday, end of the week. Smash it, attack it the right way, knowing that we're going to have Foxy F1 Fridays and obviously the Grand Prix watch along in the early hours of Sunday morning, obviously, as well as some ARC. So enjoy. Love to each and every one of you. We will see you tomorrow night. Stay foxy. Bye for now.